What about the investments people make in each other? What about the teacher that spends extra time after school helping a student that she believes in? Or the coach that works on the shot with the kid that they know can be better and believes in them, so they spend 5, 10, 20 minutes after practice believing in them, telling them why they believe in them. Or the mentor at work that took you to a new level. Like, everything great comes from giving. It's never come from taking. Who doesn't like wine and wine festivals? You know, I've had the pleasure of co-founding and running a wine festival for the past 12 years. We skipped it last year. It was pretty painful to miss it because of the pandemic, but we're coming back in 2021. And it's going to be in October in Virginia, here in Chesapeake, and I'm super excited, but it always gets me thinking this time of year on a couple of topics that revolve around that. And the wine festival is really built on something that we're very proud of, and that's giving. It was built on charity. It was built on using our unique abilities to build something bigger than ourselves, and our entire Rotary Club, the entire city, the Sheriff's Department, all the individuals that helped make this event so successful came together to build something bigger than themselves. And I remember being 29, 30 years old, joining the Rotary Club and walking in and being so enamored by the success in that room. You know, people that served the city, people that had careers, illustrious careers of 30 plus years, and had been superintendent of schools and run businesses that were 10 times bigger than anything I dreamed at the time of ever owning or running. And I just remember thinking the movers and shakers in that room were enormous. And then I remember going to the first event that they were running for charity and thinking, oh my gosh, we can do so much better than this. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't go out and tell everyone how horrible it was. I didn't go out and say, we need better. What I did was I started to come up with ideas of how I could make a difference, how the people in my circle of excellence can make a difference. I talked to the right people and had the right idea taken to the next level that led to something that was much greater than anything I ever imagined. Fast forward, we've given over $2 million to local charities. We've helped seed other events. We've consulted on other events that have also given over $1 million to charity. That's not something that I'm saying to build an ego or to build, you know, how great that Rotary Club is, how great we are. No, it's about something much bigger. It's about the mentality of giving first. See, the mentality of giving first, when you walk into an environment, a new room, a new business, a new company, a new Rotary Club or service organization, how can you make a difference? What can you do on your back to change the trajectory of that organization or that friend or something in that environment? If we give first, it's amazing what we receive. I know this is rooted in so many biblical tendencies and so many other things that you could really look at and fundamentally break this down, but just to simplify, giving feels good. It's the most selfish thing in the world. You will never feel better than when you give someone something they really, really needed or wanted. Give someone a huge tip at a restaurant when you know they need it. Look at their face. Watch how they receive it. Watch how you can make a difference in someone's life by giving something that you have. You know, to be able to deliver checks to organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, CHIP, some of the organizations, Honor and Remember, the places that we've made a difference, Children Today, Leaders Tomorrow with the Sheriff's Department. I mean, I could list so many of them, but the reality is I get jacked up. I get lit up because the difference that our club and our people and our circle have been responsible for helping. And then I get to go to the organization like the Boys and Girls Club and I get to see the kids laugh and smile and know they have a place to go until 8 p.m. at night because people like you are giving to organizations like that. And that's just direct giving, right? That's actually financial. What about the investments people make in each other? What about the teacher that spends extra time after school helping a student that she believes in? Or the coach that works on the shot with the kid that they know can be better and believes in them. So they spend 5, 10, 20 minutes after practice believing in them, telling them why they believe in them. Or the mentor at work that took you to a new level. Like, everything great comes from giving. It's never come from taking. Joe Polish says all the time, he's in my Genius Network. He founded it. He's such a positive energy force. But Joe says life gives to the giver and takes from the taker. I can't say it any better. So when we talk about the wine festival, if I built a wine festival strictly on wine, it would have been a transaction. It would have faltered. If I built a wine festival strictly based on a party, it would have faltered. If I strictly based it on Rotary having a better event, it would have failed. But what we built it on was something much greater. How can we give something to the community that's bigger than ourselves? How can we create a day where everybody comes together and has a great time? How can we provide an experience to everyone that's there that they remember for years to come? We've had a couple hurricanes, maybe some rain, but ultimately those are experiences you'll never forget if you've been. If you haven't been, what about the fact that you can sip on wine with some of your best friends and actually know you're making a difference? That every ticket we sold went to charity. That sounds pretty big to me. It also sounds pretty small. All the friends that we pulled together to make this difference did little things that they do great. And it turned into something enormous, something much bigger than ourselves, something I'm pretty proud of, and something that the community is proud of, and something that you're proud of if you've ever been. And you know what? You have a damn good time if you go. So, little plug, check out www.chesswine.com. Make it a date. Get back out. See people. Feel people. Be around people. Get the energy of the crowd again. And remember, community is built on not what you take from it, what you give to it. You build the community in and around yourself. You want more? Give more. Thanks for joining me.